strategy live. Today, we are on part 11 on how to apply $100 million money models to land investing. So 100 million money models, quite a handful, right? $100 million money models is a book by Alex Hormozy. And we took down notes over a course of a month, and we are going line by line and applying those concepts to the land investing business, the way our flavor of the land investing business. Erica, do you want to recap what we covered so far real quick?
So we started with the 4 types.
Well, we started with what's a money model.
Right. And then the 4 types of offers.
Attraction offers. Oh, no, 4 types of offers. Yes. Mm-hmm. So attraction, upsell, downsells, and continuity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then we covered the 5 attraction offers.
Okay. You remember them? Win your money back?
Giveaways,
decoy, pay more later, pay less now.
And buy X, get Y free.
Buy X, get Y free. Okay. And then we looked at upsells,
mm-hmm.
and we started with the classic upsell. And today we're covering the menu upsell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Erica, so far, has it been useful? What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. We've gotten some ideas.
Yeah, you got a bunch of ideas. All right. So let's start with the menu upsells. That's a lot of notes. I got lost. Okay. The classic upsell and the menu upsell. All right. So author accidentally stumbled upon the following strategies that he still uses today. So the A/B upsell, which product they prefer rather than whether they want to buy or not, or buy a product or not, right? So that's the Bubby strategy, right? She uses it on us.
Mm-hmm.
So she is like, well, do you want to bring me snacks? Or you want to send me a picture of the snacks today? Or do you want to send it to me tomorrow morning? Later today or tomorrow morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So A/B upsell, the other one is card on file. Basically asking them to use the card on file rather than having them take out the card again. Have you seen it? It's like when you already have card on file, you're like, yeah, that's fine. Like when you go to a hotel, they'll put the card on file, right? And they'll be like, oh, do you want to pay for the dinner on card on file, or do you want us to charge separately? Most of the time you're like, yeah, just put it on the file.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that actually makes me buy more.
No. It doesn't make you buy more, but it makes you... It makes the process frictionless when it's time to pay, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, it's also true for others, right? When they're like buying, if it's like a small purchase, right? If they say they bought dinner and after dinner, like, oh, would you like this souvenir or whatever, to take with you? It's only like $4. Like if you're like, oh, I have to take out my credit card and process $4, as opposed to, oh, we can just put it on the card on file, right? You'll be like, yeah, all right, fine, just put it on the card on file. So it makes it more willing for you to buy if you were on the fence. I think that's the idea. Mm-hmm. It's not like it's magically going to convert a no to a yes, but it's gonna make a maybe to a yes, right? Mm-hmm. You agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So card on file. So this is something that we don't do. We
started implementing that.
But on the upsell side, not on the, right? Because we haven't had... We can't do this because it's only a one transaction.
Where else would we implement it?
I mean, you could say you want to, when they put a hold... Well, right now it's automated.
But we wouldn't want to use like a credit card for a cash purchase.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So next is prescription upselling. So it's essentially detailed and personalized instructions upsell more people than vague and general instructions. So example was instead of like so the author gives an example. The person so he has like back-to-back appointments. So the person is like this is like a nutrition consult, right? So talking about supplements, what supplements to take in his gym. So the lady is like yeah, asking a lot of questions like, what does this do, what does that do? And then she says, actually, can you write it for me, the things you're suggesting, right? And he writes it, and then she said, all right, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, so give me this paper. Yeah, just put it on the card on file. I'll take these, right? So the next person who was on next online, right, they could overhear the conversation. And she was like, actually, can you write it for me as well? Because he was not writing before, he was just pitching, right? And then he realized, and then he also, when he writes, he is like, all right, so this is like a standard form. And then the person's name is, say, Sheila. So we're like, all right, Sheila's nutrition plan. And then take creatine every morning at 7 a.m. Take whey every morning at 11. Take this after, multivitamin after the workout. So it made like a personalized plan just for Sheila, right? As opposed to, oh yeah, you should be taking creatine every day. You should be taking whey every day, right? So the fact that you made it personalized, made them feel, oh yeah, so it's specifically for me. And it made it. You think anything we can do on our side? All right, you get 5 acres in Valencia County, 2.5 acres in Luna County, and 0.44 acres in Putnam County. Here, should we charge it on the card on file? No. I roll.
Yeah, I'm not sure that would work.
What do you have any ideas, serious ideas on how we can do prescription upselling? I was thinking maybe we can do it in terms of you'll be like, all right, so you are not tech savvy by your own admission. So I think you should at least get the concierge support and you should get the default plan. Something like that. Oh, Zafiel is here.
How much is it per acre? I might be able to put it on my credit card.
That's the reason why I was telling. I remember in one of the previous sessions I was mentioning giving fractional ownership, because that would be so much easier to sell. You'll be like, all right, so you can have 2 acres of that 100-acre Nevada property, and we'll throw in 1/4 acre from the Putnam lots, and we're gonna throw in like 3 acres on the Arizona property, and you like build fractional ownership. It's almost like a prescription. I think that'll be cool.
I don't know how. I don't know what people would
Maybe
think
like,
about that.
I mean, it's similar to.
Well, most people want to like build on the property, or at least they dream of building on the property.
All of this, don't you get this email from this guy who has fractional ownership, and he's like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
Well, he is a go-getter, should we say?
He's a character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a plan.
He has a plan.
Yeah.
It's out there. But
I think this would be more for the upsells, like you were saying. Like it sounds like from our previous conversations, you're not super familiar with the computer, not super comfortable with the computer. So our concierge service actually is kind of tailored for someone like you.
Although we remember in the last session we discussed that the ask should be smooth and natural. Like you say, oh, by the way, you did mention that you're not good with.
Yeah.
So we have this service. I don't know if you want to think about it.
Yeah, I think we should start with that. These are, and didn't he mention in the book, these are more advanced. So you try to like master the basic upsell concept, figure out how to sell it, and then you can layer in these other elements.
Yeah, I like the personalized aspect. Like if we can figure out a way to
Well,
make
that's
it.
sort of what I mean. It's again like a lead magnet, not
What's the lead magnet?
orientation call. But this is sort of what we were looking at with was it the discount lots lead magnet, where they have that quiz. You put in your information and it pulls up like a personalized list of properties.
You're working on it?
Well, no, because we decided we were going to use a different lead magnet instead. But
the download the PDF or access the PDF.
Yeah.
Although we do need to change. Right now it says go to land.gocab.com. It should send to book.gocab.com. There's a thread for it?
There's a thread for it.
Okay, yeah, we should discuss that. Okay. Because it makes sense, right? Right now it's a web page. I think we should add it as a list of ideas.
It was in there, and then I think we removed the thread because we were going to
change. No, this is like change the CTA to book.gocab.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
On the lead magnet.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because right now we are sending them back to where, because now we are putting it in the emails. But if we are moving it to the website as an exit pop-up, we cannot send them back to that. Right. We need to send them to book.gocab.com. All right. So the next item is unselling. So author crossed out supplements the prospect did not need, explaining why she won't need them, like weight gain supplement. Then build enough goodwill for what she did. Oh, I think I have heard this strategy before I even read this in the book. So this was like a waiter strategy, like how to get more tips when you're waiting tables. So this was like a waiter who was like making ridiculous amount of money via tips. And someone asked him, like how are you able to make 6 figures just in tips? So he revealed his strategy. So his strategy was like he will, and this is obviously a posh restaurant. It's not like a Chipotle type. It's like sit down posh restaurant. So he would go there. He would go to the tables. He would be like, all right, guys. So I'm gonna tell you up front, this, and this are overpriced. I don't think you should be ordering these, right? He would do it especially on the wine list. These 3 are completely overpriced. I don't think you should be ordering it. However, this, and this, always hear good things. And he pitches like the second highest priced wine. So he would pick like the top 2 from the highest or the highest and then bunch of second tier. And then he will go to the second and third tier in his pitch list. So people were like, yeah, I was not thinking of spending $700 on a bottle anyway. But yeah, thanks for letting me know. Oh, so this $400 bottle, that sounds more reasonable. And he's recommending it. And now he built goodwill by saying, don't order the expensive one. So, all right, fine. Just get the $400 one. Right? That's genius. So that's exactly what he's using here. So I think we can use that in the upsells. We'll be like, all right, well, clearly you don't need the, which one do we cross out? Oh, you don't need the concierge service because you're so good with computers. But it wouldn't be a standardized thing. It would have to be based on what you know about the person. Would subdividing land cost you a lot? You could perhaps purchase 20 acres in a few locations that allowed subdivision down to quarter acre. Then when they wanted to, they could redeem the fractional ownership that they have for a piece of those properties. Well, that might get complicated. So fractional ownership, I don't think, because you cannot subdivide if you already gave out fractional ownership. So once you give out fractional ownership, it's essentially undivided interest. So you cannot take any action on the land unless you have agreement from every owner. It's like a share in the company. You need to have like a shareholders meeting, right? So you cannot subdivide after unless everyone agrees to the plan and decides who's gonna pay for it. Now, the cost of the subdivision, that depends. So there's, Erica, I learned this new word yesterday. It's called short, it's called short plotting or something. Let me pull up. It's really cool. I've never heard that before. And I looked it up and I was like, whoa, this is cool. This is a cool word. Let me pull it up. It's in my ticker. I don't know, Zafiel, you got a chance, but we implemented a ticker. It's called, okay, I have it up now. It's called short plaiting. You know what that means? It's really cool.
What does it mean?
Aha. So short plaiting is essentially another word for minor subdivision.
Okay.
People call it minor subdivision, right? It's like the technical word, short plaiting. So short plaiting is essentially when you're able to subdivide just by doing a survey. You don't need to build roads, you need to put in anything. So in the land investing world, people use the word major subdivide and minor subdivide, right? Minor subdivide, you could just do it on paper, hire a surveyor, file the paperwork, and it's done, right? So that's essentially, in the technical terms, it's called short plaiting. So you can do short plaiting. So some, depending on the counties, depending on the areas, depending on the rules within those areas, you could be allowed to do short plaiting. Short plaiting usually is done on like, oh, this is like a 10-acre parcel. I'm gonna split it into like 5 2-acre parcels or something simple,
Right.
where you don't necessarily need to bring in utilities because it already has access from both sides. That kind of situations. Yeah. So yeah, it depends. That is very cheap because you just need to hire a surveyor. They do the plat map on their fancy survey paper, right? And then you can pay them to get it recorded as well, and they stamp their name and the company name, right? So once that's done, then the county creates separate APNs, although it takes a while for them. Might take like 4 months, 5 months. So they do that, and then you have the new APNs, and then land ID will show at some point. But it's very dependent on the location and the rules. So it may be costly or it may be cheap. Because if it's major subdivide, then you're looking at building the roads, making sure everything has proper access. Might be requirements around having utilities or that kind of thing. And if it's like super large, we looked at this. If it's a super large subdivision, then you have to think about traffic, maybe add red lights or those what is it called? Roundabouts, right?
Well, you need to add a lot more than that. You need to
sidewalks,
bring out all the utilities. You probably do stormwater ponds.
Yeah, stormwater ponds. It's just that's like you have to be a national developer, because then you're taking out 7-figure loans to do one subdivide. Yeah, it becomes more risky.
But the payoff can be
high. That could be your last subdivide ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, risk versus reward.
I mean, that's real development. Yeah.
That's real development. That's not like playing
high potential for payoff, but also high risk.
Yeah. So that's not playing land critic on TV.
Yeah.
That's actually doing real work. Okay. All right. Back to the agenda. Upselling. Author crossed out supplements the prospect did not need, explaining why she wouldn't need them, and then build enough goodwill. We should do this. Unselling. Erica, for when we do definitely we should do this. Yeah? Yeah?
Okay.
When doing upsells. Yeah, this is one of my favorite strategies because Learned it a while back. All right, next. In a menu upsell, you tell customers which options they don't need. Then tell them what they do need, their preference, and how they get value from it. So menu upsells combine up to 4 tactics. So A/B upselling, prescription upselling, unselling, and card on file. Mm-hmm. I like it. It is advanced, but it's also effective. Right?
Yeah.
Because it just makes sense. Why if you tell them, oh, you don't know this, because everyone starts with, oh, buy this, buy this, buy this. If you start the call with, oh, by the way, you don't need this.
Well, we're going to start the call with an orientation.
No, start. Oh, okay, start the section of the call where we're doing the actual upsells in the orientation. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So what are the steps of menu upsell? First, you unsell what customers don't need. Second, you prescribe what they do need. Third, you ask their preference between A and B. Fourth, you make the buying easy by asking if they want to use the card on file. So I don't know if at this point we will have their card on file or not. Or this might be like a second go at upsells. They already bought something existing, so we have card on file, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Unselling. So you unsell them by telling customers what they don't need, so you can emphasize what they do. Instead of asking if they want to buy or not, you explain what they don't need as a way to get them excited about what they do. Unsells vary based on the customer's need. You already mentioned this, mm-hmm. right? When some options work best, you cross out the rest. After telling them what they don't need, you do prescription upsell. You tell them what they do need. I see. So prescription upsell is also these are like steps. Mm-hmm. So I should copy the whole thing then, not just that, right? Mm-hmm. So prescription upsell work well when offering a choice is inconvenient and you only have one thing that solves the problem. When offering a choice is inconvenient and you only have one thing that... Wait, what? I don't understand. Do you understand?
Yeah, like basically when you only have one thing that you realistically want to sell to them or can sell to them. I think like in a supplement example, if you sell like 3 supplements and 2 are geared toward men and then you have a woman come in, you wouldn't be able to sell 2 of the 3 options to her, right?
Prescription upsells work well when offering a choice is inconvenient. What does that mean? Offering a choice is inconvenient.
As in offering...
offering one of the options. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I got confused by the word choice. Offering an option is an inconvenient.
So this whole setup, at least the first 2 steps, the unselling and prescription, didn't he say he came to this in a specific example where he was like out of most of the supplements? He only had like 1 or 2 left and he wasn't sure how he was going to sell it. Or he just sort of naturally said, well, you don't need this and this, and then I don't have these, but I can tell you where to get them elsewhere. But I do think you need this one thing here, right?
Yeah.
And it worked really well.
Yeah. And then he turned it into a formula.
Yeah.
Okay. Prescription upselling has 2 important components. Explain how it integrates with the offer they already bought, and personalize and detail how to maximize its value. Also, as in like if they already bought the gym membership, so you're saying, well, this supplement's going to help you. So for our case, well, you already bought land on owner financing. So having a default protection plan will help you. Okay. Instead of asking if they want to buy or not, yeah. Instead of asking if they want to buy or not, explain how to use it as if they already have. I think that's an important piece, right? You remove the option of not buying to lower the chance that they don't buy. You remove the option of not buying to lower the chance that they don't buy. Oh, yeah, you just assume.
Yeah. That's
Assume.
like the Bubby strategy. Are you going to get me this snack right after this call or this evening?
No, she said, are you going to send me the picture of the snack?
Yeah.
In the evening or tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Like you don't have another option.
Yeah.
And she figured it out at 5. And we couldn't even figure out after 8 years of doing the business. She's a natural. We need to get her in sales as quickly as possible. How quickly can we put her in sales? Our inventory will be sold out. How quickly can we put her? 12? She's 5.
We'll see.
12? Huh? Youngest salesperson?
As long as we're not violating child labor laws.
No, we can pay her in candies.
Well, that's
all right.
It's not,
fine.
yeah,
I'll bring in Chad. I'll bring in Juniper. Juniper, how young do your kids have to be for you to hire them in your business?
Well, unfortunately, kids have to be a bit older before they can join the business. Usually, we're talking teens or older, just to keep everything legit and smooth. But hey, we can always get them involved in fun ways as they grow.
Wait, they can't even help out?
Absolutely. They can definitely lend a hand with things like organizing materials, brainstorming ideas, or even helping out during events. It's all about starting them young and letting them learn the ropes in a fun, supportive way.
Well, so our daughter is 5 and we're wondering, and she's really good at sales. So we were wondering when we can start leveraging her on the sales calls.
That's adorable and definitely impressive for her age. While it's awesome to encourage her talents, it's probably best to wait until she's a bit older and can handle the more complex aspects of sales calls. In the meantime, she can definitely help with some fun, light tasks and get a taste of the business world.
How old?
I'd say around 12 or 13
12, that's
is
what I
usually
said.
a good starting point for more involved tasks. And by then they can really understand the nuances of communication and customer interaction. But of course, every kid is different, so it's all about finding the right balance.
Can we pay her in candies?
That's definitely a fun idea. A little candy incentive can be a great motivator for younger kids, as long as it's balanced and just part of the fun. As she gets older, you can definitely transition to more grown-up rewards. But for now, candy is a sweet start.
How old does she have to be before she can start signing like the business paperwork?
18.
Typically, you'd want her to be at least 18 before she can legally sign any official paperwork. Until then, she can definitely be involved and learn the ropes, but the legal side of things usually requires an adult. It's all about giving her a solid foundation until she's ready.
All right. So we're counting days. All right, let's move on. So the next item is A/B upsell. A/B upsells work from multiple offers that solve the same problem. You make A/B upsell by asking their preference. Instead of asking if the customer wants to buy, yes or no, we ask which product they prefer, A or B. Either choice results in an upsell. Basically, when you give people the option not to buy, some don't buy. Instead, author gives people the option to buy between two similar things. Once they know what they are buying and how they're going to use it, the author suggests them the easiest way to pay, card on file.
Mm-hmm.
He figured it out by doing a lot of volume, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like we're trying to make the live stream better by doing every day, right?
Right.
He figured it out by doing like ton of sales every day. Okay. That's the way to do it, right? A lot of volume. Okay. Card on file. So you ask, do you want to use the card you have on file? Instead of asking if they want to pay or not, you refer to as if they have already have. This gets more people to buy because it lowers the hidden cost of buying. Picking which card to use, taking it out, being reminded of the ugly bad decisions of the past, even the hassle of buying stuff in a rush. That's the hidden cost of buying. If you make it easy for people to buy, more people will. Examples. Massage therapists. Unsell. Lymphatic massage available, but you're not pregnant or just out of surgery. So we can cross that out. That's an easy unsell. Prescribe. Since your shoulder hurts, we can heat you up first, then get you trigger points. And after that, do some dynamic stretches. AB, upsell. So would you rather do it before work or on your way home? Card on file. Want to use just the card on file? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dog food. Unsell. You're not going to need the small bag or the puppy stuff. You got a really big dog, right? You don't need vitamins either. You got them in food already. So he's unselling vitamins. Then prescribe. You want to give your dog joint chews at each meal, and every 90 days, give them wafer for worms. Also, make sure you bring him back next month. Let's get that book now. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
AB. Does your dog prefer beef or chicken flavor? And then card on file. It's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I think I'll delete this for now because
We'll workshop it.
we'll workshop it properly.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Digital product. Unsell. You don't need all 8 courses yet. You just need to solve X, Y, and Z. Tell you what, I'll send you some free stuff that will solve X and Y, and then you'll just need one course for the problem Z. Prescribe. But to solve problem Z, you definitely want to do this course this particular way. Can you put an hour per day towards it? AB. Would you rather have DM or phone support? Or would you like to start today or Monday? Card on file. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Card on file for first purchases. What do you want to use? If you don't have a card on file, you get it on file by asking which card they want to use. Yeah, we're doing that now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we do the first upsell.
Yeah.
Okay. Making anything AB sellable. You can turn anything into an AB offer. Quantity. Do you want 1 bottle or 2 bottles? Start dates. Do you want to start tomorrow or Monday? Payment. Do you want to pay by cash or card? Flavors. Do you want chocolate or vanilla? Time slots. Do you want the morning or the afternoon slot? Media. Do you prefer reading or listening? Delivery standards. Do you want it shipped standard or overnight? Sizes. Would you like the shoe in small or medium? Colors. Would you like the dress in black or white? Communication. Would you prefer call or text?
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you make an AB offer, you can add a nudge. If your customers have limited experience with your products and services, give them a nudge. This is my favorite. X is usually a safe bet. A lot of people love this. Tuesday's sessions are a little smaller if you like that. Amy does great with high schoolers. Right? So you can give it a nudge if you're having them pick A or B. Okay. I hate places that try to keep or allow billing through card on file. You just got charged $10 for opening the water that was left on the table in the room with no price on it.
That definitely happens.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's how businesses.
I remember the one time there was like a giant bottle of sparkling water and I opened it and you were like, what are you doing? We're just getting charged $20 for that.
Yeah. I think, yeah. I mean, it's these, all the strategies he's discussing. I mean, it's already been in use by one industry or the other. Right? And he's just put it all together. It's just genius. Okay. Let's move on. Oh, this is my favorite. The Economist play that's coming up. Okay. If you are sold out.
Oh, this is like the magic middle.
It's like the magic middle. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. So, wait, where did it go? Oh, yeah. If you're sold out, take payment and delay delivery. So sell stuff, order it, and then set the expectation of when it will arrive. This allowed author to have more selection because author didn't have to carry inventory. I guess it won't apply to us.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, we could. We have one in closing.
Yeah. That would require a little more organization on the part of the sales staff. But
well, if Joan is doing it and she already knows, oh, then
yeah.
we have one more coming.
Yeah.
All right, the Economist play. If you have two options and you want people to buy both, try the Economist magazine play. So the Economist did a promotion offer where it said it sent out letters to everyone, all the subscribers, to renew their stuff, right? It said, okay, you could renew digital subscription for $59 per year.
Yeah, they were having a hard time getting people to sign up.
You're going ahead.
I'm just giving the context.
That's the next step.
Okay.
Erica, you're jumping.
Okay.
Just taking the punchline from the.
No, the
story.
context is there.
No, the context is coming.
Okay.
This I'm haven't even reached at the context. I'm doing the setup.
Okay.
I think you're getting too excited, Erica. Okay, so the Economist created an offer. Their genius marketing team. They're like, okay, so digital subscription, you can get it for $59 per year, or you can get digital plus print subscription for $125 per year. That was the original offer. Yeah, and most people pick the digital subscription for $59 per year, and the print sales plummeted. No one wanted to buy print anymore, right? To fix this is what they did, right? So they said digital subscription for $59 per year, print subscription only for $125 per year, and the third option, digital plus print subscription for $125 per year. Genius. Oh, I have a soundtrack for Genius and I forgot to upload it. Oh, Erica, can you remind me? We should upload it before the next one.
Okay.
I spent 20 minutes finding the right one. Okay. Right? Mm-hmm. So they made the price of print subscription, option 2, and the price of option 3, digital plus print subscription, same. And most people took the third option. So the offer was exactly the same as the offer they had come before, They just rearrange some things, right? Genius. So most people pick the third option, and it made the customer's choice easy to sell both. Make the customer's choice easy to sell both. Yeah, they made it easy. Can we apply this? The easiest way to apply this would be, do you want a digital copy of the deed, or do you want digital plus mailed copy of the deed? Digital copy is free. Well, we cannot do it free. We have to give them deed, right?
But we often don't get a physical
No,
copy.
we print it and then...
Yeah, that's...
No, we'll frame it. Oh, we could be like, all right, would you like a printed copy for $25? Or would you like a framed copy for $50? Or would you like framed plus something else for $50? Something, we have to come up with something. It cannot be just printed copy, right? Custom framed versus cheapo frame. How about that? No? Or do you think it's probably not our core competency? We won't even bother.
I mean, I guess it's worth considering.
But we're not going to make much money.
No.
So.
Because we also have to buy the frame. So
I'm sorry, but you've hit the...
Okay. All right, we'll workshop it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, summary. Menu upsells work.
Actually, I think the way it might most apply is once we get through our list of upsells, we could say you could get the one upsell for this.
Well,
or this
we're trying to push them to membership, right?
Right. So.
Oh, you think if they say no to membership?
Well, it'd be like you can get this upsell for this much, this upsell for this much, or these two.
But this is a very specific scenario because they're trying to sell both. In our case, we need to come up with a scenario where we're trying to sell both, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we're trying to sell multiple upsells.
No, but there are only two products for them. We have multiple upsells, so maybe prescription upsell is better.
Yeah.
I think we should see if there's a specific scenario, right? It's similar to magnetic middle, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we also have to be careful that we don't try to fit, round pegs in square holes. Just because it's a good idea doesn't mean it's... But we'll workshop it, right?
We'll workshop it. See if ChatGPT comes up with something. Yeah. All right, fine. So summary. Menu upsells work best when you have multiple offers available. Unselling lower margin stuff when appropriate incentivizes higher margin upsells. Oh yeah, so it's saying lower margin stuff, even if it's expensive or not, doesn't matter. It's the margin. Okay, all right, fine. So that's menu upsells. You want to do, so we are 45 minutes in. So I guess we'll do it tomorrow then? You want to do it tomorrow?
Okay.
Workshop? Menu upsells?
Will we have time tomorrow? We can try.
We can try tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe I downloaded some new music tracks as well. And I forgot to upload them. I'll upload them right after this. All right.
You have to join the 5 p.m.
CTA, Erica. All right. Anyone watching this, please check out honestwealthbuilders.com if you're interested in joining our mastermind so we can discuss. You try selling, Erica. Why do I have to sell everything?
Yeah, so if you want to join a community of action-oriented,
action takers,
land investors, we have a mastermind where we each try to implement all these strategies. We see what works and what doesn't work for each individual, and hopefully together we come up with the most optimized solution.
I was thinking about that angle, but I figured the better angle or more realistic angle is that it's not like we cannot try all of these strategies ourselves. We can. It's just that we cannot try all the strategies at once. So if
well, it's also, I mean, more heads are always better, right? Because different people will think of different things.
Or different ways of executing.
Or different ways of executing. It'll naturally happen too as people are doing the calls. They'll kind of like riff on things and stumble into.
Yeah. I mean, so the angle I was taking was that you get more data and you get it faster if multiple people are doing it. And then we can nuance it, right? We can create a nuanced version. So if we come up with prescription upsell and then say Sonal is executing it, Harpreet is executing it, right? And then Josh is executing. So like the 3 people in the mentorship executing on top of us. And we were like, oh, so this is working for us. That's not working for them. That worked for them. This is not working for us. And it's like, wait, what changed?
Yeah.
How are you doing it differently? And then we can compare notes. It fixes ours. It fixes theirs. Right? And then we both do better.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll try to do it tomorrow then.
Okay.
See you guys tomorrow.